Hello and welcome back to a brand new Player 2 Plays. My name is Paul James and today we're playing Dragon Quest Monsters The Dark Prince. This is the third entry in the Dragon Quest Monsters spin-off series. And the first actually that I'll be playing. A big shout out to... Sure, Passara will do. Yep. Oh jeez, we're doing all the brightness settings. Yep. Let's just crunch this out. Dialogue speed normal, yep. This is the first in the franchise I've played, but a big shout out to Bandai Namco in Australia who represent Square Enix, who provided me a code for the purpose of this Player 2 Plays, and a review that you will eventually find at player2.net.au. This is a day one launch day code that we've been provided, so we will not be hitting a review embargo for this, but we hope that you enjoy what you see from this episode of Player 2 Plays. Of course, we've recently had a Dragon Quest game feature as well, Dragon Quest the Adventures of Dai, which was the adaptation of the anime, which is an adaptation of and kind of spin on the game franchise as well, very Ratchet & Clank movie-esque, or even Ratchet & Clank 2016 game-esque.
This isn't good.
And that game wasn't too great. But hopefully this third Monsters title, and I will double check, I'll just fact check while we're going through some of our introductory sort of stuff here. I will double check that it is the third, but I'm pretty sure there was a couple on the DS/3DS.
A human whelp by the looks of him.
Right. Of course, the legendary Akira Toriyama, responsible for the art here. Dragon Quest has just got such a distinct look thanks to his work. Dragon Quest Monsters. It's a spin-off. Oh my god, it actually goes... It's just some of these Joker games that have kind of messed me up. Dragon Quest Warriors... Well, Dragon Warrior, I should say. The original kind of name there. Dragon Warrior Monsters and Warriors 2 released in 1998 and 2001 respectively. Then we saw the Joker games in 2006, 2002, and those are the ones I was thinking of. There was a third Joker game apparently that I... Now that I see the key art, I recall that, but I never released internationally. And now here we are with the Dark Prince. So anyway, let's see what it's all about, because I love Dragon Quest, and I love there's quite a few of these various spin-offs that I've played over the years. I certainly distinctly remember, and again, it wasn't too crash hot, but there was a Wii game that I played.
What's he supposed to be?
I'm gonna see if I can pinpoint the name while we're working through all of this, but
He is none other than Randolpho the Tyrant's son, a prince amongst us monster folk.
Can't Wikipedia give me that list of Dragon
Randolpho's
Quest media.
son? But he looks like any other human.
The name will click the moment I find it'll pop in my brain.
Human woman, but the boy's whereabouts were unknown.
Dragon Quest Swords, The Masked Queen, and the Tower of Mirrors for the Wii, and it was not too great.
But what would he be doing here in
The Builders is
Interior
amazing. Treasures was fantastic. There's a range of awesome Dragon Quest spin-offs, and it's just a shame that there's the occasional flop at the same time. Anyway, I'm slowing things down with all my fact checking, so let's close that and let's really dive into the opening of the game here.
There you are, darling. Have those bullies been picking on you again?
But you're tougher than anyone, Your Highness. Why not show them who's boss next time?
No, Gloopit.
Gloopit.
Listen carefully. No matter what happens, you are not to lay a finger on a human. You are not like them. And that means you have to try twice as hard as anyone else to be human, if not harder.
It is, I mean... I love my Switch. The Switch has been an amazing console for many years and provided me a lot of memories and a lot of highlights. Even including this year with the likes of Fire Emblem Engage and Pikmin 4.
Alright, mate.
But
You're the one what moved into
It's,
that little hut in the woods, ain't ya? You snitch.
it's time to move on. It just the contrast between what the Switch can visually put out, especially when you blow it up on a big screen,
Hey,
as
stop
opposed to the
that!
OLED, or even the base Switch display.
Oh,
It's
what do
just
you
the
want,
the gulf is getting
I
worse and
suppose
worse.
you think you're
And
some kind of hero wanting to
the
protect
game's
this
looking rough.
idiot.
Ow, that hurts. I guess neither of us is much of a hero.
So I just got my ass kicked.
The Shriveler. It got my dad. And after he strikes, he comes back for the whole family. He's going to get me and my sister.
The Shriveler.
Hey, where are you going?
Yeah, he just abandoned you, mate. He's gonna get eaten by the Shriveler. You can't have any of that.
What's monster kind royalty doing in a piddling backwater like this?
Is that you? How come you're so strong? And what did it mean, monster kind royalty?
The gig's up, champ.
Spread out! We'll catch that silver-haired brat!
Oh. Torches and pitchforks. The load times. Ooh.
My darling, listen to me. You have to remember, each of us is burdened with our own destiny. My darling boy, please embrace your humanity. Your father rules over Naderia, but that is not your concern. Just please, whatever you do, stay away from him.
Righto.
Lady Miriam! Oh. Thankfully, she's just snoozing. Where are you going, Your Highness? Naderia? Don't goo, Your Highness. Come.
All the goo puns. It does get a bit much at times with the Dragon Quest games and the number of goo puns. I've tried to kind of go back to back with with some Dragon Quest games in the past, and it's just
I
it gets
see
a bit too
you're
punny,
awake.
and so it kind of breaks me down. I can only do one, and have a palate cleanse and then come back.
I know you've come a long way, but you'd best give up on your plan to see your father.
When am I going to get to gameplay though? We're like 10 minutes in.
Not interested in my warning, I see.
She's come all this way alone. Impressive. Though I wouldn't expect any less from one of your sons, Randolfo, my lord.
Tell me, boy of mine. Why do you return to the underworld, from which you are an outcast? It is certainly within my power to ease your mother's pain. But only if I so desire.
You intend to take arms against me?
Very well. Allow me to show you exactly where you stand. You are now cursed, unable to harm creatures of monster blood. That should deter you from returning here.
Now prepare to be sent to the end of time itself! Globo Oscuro!
You again.
Yeah, something interrupted that a little bit. Or it seemed it.
So you are here, progeny of human and monster. I am the one who sees all. I am sorry to tell you that your mother passed a short while ago. Henceforth, you will do as she wished and live your life as a human. I shall remove the monster blood that courses through your veins for you. Why do you resist? I see.
I mean, look, I get Link at this point, silent protagonist. History, decades of. We don't need a silent protagonist
So you
here.
would have your revenge by deposing him and taking his title as Master of Monster Kind. For this, you will require the strength of a monster, no doubt. Very well. You are the master of your own destiny.
Made new in the telling. Waiting to start playing the game.
Wakey, wakey, lad.
Hands off, sneaky lad.
It's only me, Royston. You were moaning and groaning a fair bit. Bad dreams, I take it. Oh, Monty asked about you, by the way. Best go see him when you get the chance.
Alright. Can we do something? Hey, that's a gameplay camera. It looks rough. It looks like a PS2 game. Can't hold, mate.
Hey up.
Just give me a dash of combat or something.
Hey? What's all this?
What's all this then?
Oh, bloomin' heck.
Oh, here we go.
So your blighters are back again, are ya? Well, I'm not stunned for it. Oh. This one's no pushover.
You really... Who do we have here?
If you can't hurt monsters, how do we...
You look like him. You smell like him. No doubt about it. You're the one our master seeks.
Get away! You can't do it!
What's the matter, boy? Struck dumb with fear, are you?
You can't! You can't do harm to a monster!
It's your lucky day. A certain important someone wants a word with you. What? What the?
Right, my darlings. Kindly let these manky monsters know they've outstayed their welcome.
Curse you! We'll be back. And next time, you'll be coming with us.
We were that close. We missed combat by that much.
You're not hurt, are you, lad? Good. Good. I'm just glad I made it in time. I knew we'd be having unwelcome guests again, but I just didn't expect them quite so soon. Hmm? You're keen to know who these monsters are? First things first, we need to tend to the injured.
Yeah, is it like a Pokemon style experience where we accumulate monsters, level them up, and since we can't lay harm at all, they can.
Now, lad, where were we? As I'm sure you know, this isn't the first time monsters have come to the village hoping to find you. We've all banded together and fought them off. We can't hold them off forever. Now, you're going to have to become a monster wrangler. Do you know what one of them is? Oh, right. Well, anyway, I'm talking about the mighty gladiators who marshal their monstrous troops in battle. I just know you'll be a natural, lad. After all, it's in your blood. Why don't I get you started with one of my little lot? I'll ask you a few questions, and I'm sure we'll be able to pair you up with the perfect monster. Would you say you prefer lovable monsters to more rugged?
Nah, give me the rough guys. Rough houses.
Would you
Beat the shit out of
prefer
them.
a monster with sleek skin to one that's on the furrier
Sleek.
side?
I'm picturing Charmander.
Do you like weird and wonderful monsters?
Yeah, why not?
Very
Who's the perfect match for me?
I'm sure you'll get
No
along
way.
famously. Are you happy with this monster?
Absolutely not.
Then let's start again from the...
Oh no.
Would you say you prefer lovable monsters to more rugged types?
Let's say yes then.
And do you like...
More compact. No, they can be larger and...
Do you like weird and wonderful? Very... I'm sure you'll get along famously.
Ah, shit. All right, I'll take a cruel cumber, whatever.
Treat him.
Good grief.
Oh, looks like they've taken a shine to you. Now, it's time you learned the ABCs of monster wrangling. Let's head out.
Yes, let's get ready to rumble. Let's finish this player 2 plays with a spot of combat. Oh, I got the mannequin, which I hate. I hate the mannequins, the mud mannequins. Well, just any like variants of the mannequins in Dragon Quest. And then Weird and Wonderful, I would have thought would have ruled out things like Cruel Cumber. But here we are.
Now then, let's turn you into a mon... We'll start with the basics. A mon...
Lights. Cap.
Hey? Did you...
Nope.
That's odd. Could have sworn...
Action! I'm in. I've got a nose for talent, and I could smell you a mile off. I can see it now. Workshop your skills with me, and you'll have your name up in lights in...
Blimey, Nora!
Monty!
Busy.
It's been a while.
Right, I'm going to push through the dialogue a little bit more here. We've been going long enough.
Robin, I reckon I can leave you in her more than right. I'm good.
All right, babe. Lesson 1. Do you see those? They're wild monsters. Just bump into one and get it. This is it, doll. Your first.
Let's go! Let's go! Diddlin, diddlin.
Yeah!
That's basically catching a Pokemon. But without weakening it first.
You scouted a monster already? Alright, one more time. With feeling. If you want a monster to join your or you can simply defeat them in battle. If they get back up once the fight is won, then they want. If you find they aren't willing to join you, try. When you scout a new monster but haven't got space in your party, it'll be sent to your monster depot. And Monty can handle the details. So if you want to know more, just ask him. Ah, Spring. Is there a fight? But you know, the times. Now it's summer. Feel that sunlight sit. In summer, the greenery gets a growth spurt. I wonder if. What do you say we go a little further? Walk with me, would you, kid?
Alright. See if we can pull you onto the team. Oh no! Do I have like a health bar or something to work with? Diddle it, diddle it. And he's down. All right. Let's have a quick look up here. Alright. Oh, stump. He's oh, yes! Come at me!
Now.
See what happens. Nice.
You're one of us now.
Right. We'll go after Stump. Old Stump Chump. And then... Wait, I saw a new one respawn. We'll check up here. Vegan Dragora. Oh, SWAT. Let's try and scout you.
Yeah!
Oh, now he's got the shits up. Yeah, but its initial attack took 1 damage. Now you're dead. Like, that's what you get. Join or die. Alright. And it is on that note that we'll wrap things up for this Century Player 2 Plays. Thank you very much to Bandai Namco, who is representing Square Enix for providing a copy of the game on the Nintendo Switch for the purposes of this Player 2 Plays and the review, which you'll find in due course at player2.net.au. Visit the website, visit the YouTube channel, subscribe, like, share. There's heaps of awesome content there. We've got shorts coming out all the time about indie games that you will not want to miss, especially those coming from the Australian scene. Go check all of that out on our YouTube channel, on our Instagram handles, on our TikTok, Player2AU. Visit the website player2.net.au for reviews, previews, opinion pieces, news, features, and a whole bunch more. There's awesome stuff to go check out there. I will shout out on the website, you'll find the links to Dev Diary. The latest entry of Dev Diary features the voice actor for the lead protagonist of another Square Enix game, Final Fantasy XVI's Clive Rossfield. That's right, Ben Starr was on Dev Diary with me only a matter of days ago at this point. So go check that out. An hour and a half where Ben speaks about his entire career and shares some wonderful insight into some really fascinating industry topics. So go check that out. Podcast services everywhere. We're on Patreon, patreon.com/player2au, kicking a few bucks, lower tiers, early access, higher tiers, monthly episode exclusives, and finally there's Twitter. You'll find me at Paul James Games, the website you'll find at player2au, and until next time, that was Dragon Quest Monsters, The Dark Prince. Thank you very much, Square Enix. Thank you very much, Bandai Namco. Thank you for watching. Cheers.